Hi guys, this is the lesson for Breezin Through Theory. First of all, you want to go to breezinthrough.com, log in if it doesn't take you automatically to the login page, and your username is Valley, password is UNISON115. Okay, you're going to put your name here and select your class. And then we are going to go to the next gen edition. And to content. From here, you are going to scroll down, and we are doing the first half of chapter 4 today. That is the piano keyboard. So I'm going to click here. We are going to do all the lessons together, and then you guys are going to come back and you are going to do the drills on your own. So really quick, I'm going to test my sound to make sure that it is working. Sometimes my computer has a hard time with the sound on this website. All right, push the down arrow. That will show you everything in the chapter. Okay, for this assignment, we are just doing the first 2 lessons. All right, piano, keyboard, here we go.
The piano keyboard is the most common frame of reference we have for Western European music. The white keys on the piano are labeled with the letter names of the musical alphabet. The letter C is located on the white key to the left of the 2 black keys, and then each white key is labeled in alphabetical order from left to right.
But remember, we only go up to G.
The black keys on the piano represent the sharps and flats in music, and you'll notice they have 2 names. They can be called either one, depending on the situation. Middle C is an important concept to learn. The middle C key is found in the middle of the full piano keyboard. And notice where it sits on the staff. On a ledger line,
Right
just
in the
above the
middle.
bass clef staff and just below the treble clef staff.
Right in the middle, that's why it's middle C.
The piano uses whole steps and half steps to build melodic patterns. The half step is the smallest interval in Western European music, and on the piano, it's the distance between any 2 neighboring keys. Listen to these examples. F, F sharp, B, C.
So any 2 keys that are right next to each other, even if they're 2 white keys or a white and a black key, you're never going to have 2 black keys that are right next to each other. There's always going to be at least 1 white in front of, or between them. Whole steps are 2 half steps. See if you can figure it out.
A whole step has 2 half steps. One piano key sits between any 2 notes a whole step apart. F, G,
See, there's 1 in between.
G, F.
1 in between. So a tricky concept here would be with B and C or E and F. These are half steps because they're right next to each other. So the whole step would be E to F sharp because you've got to skip a key.
You'll see on the black keys that a half step above or below a natural note has 2 names. So a half step above C could be C sharp, using the same letter name, or D flat, using the next letter name. A diatonic half step uses the next letter name. Diatonic half steps are used when building major and minor scales because each step of the scale uses the next letter name. So the drills in this chapter focus on diatonic half steps. You should know, however, that sometimes the half step uses the same letter name and then it's referred to as a chromatic half step.
All right, guys, that was kind of confusing. Basically, what it's saying is if you're actually using this in a key signature, they are going to do the diatonic one so that they can have C and then D flat and then another C without having to write C natural again. If they were doing chromatic, it'd have to be C, C sharp, C natural, C sharp. They'd have to just keep writing it over and over again. So they like to do this one instead. So they just have to have one accidental. All right, hearing the difference.
Half and whole steps sound uniquely different. The half step is more sinister and darker sounding like this. The notes are closer together. Think of the theme from Jaws to remember what it sounds like. Whole steps, on the other hand, sound brighter and more open, like this. And you can think of the first two notes of Doe a Deer to remember what it sounds like.
If you don't know that song, Doe a deer, a female deer. It's from Sound of Music. All right, guys. Lesson 3 we are going to do in the next assignment. So from here, you are going to hit the arrow button, or you might already be at this point, and do the drills for 1 and 2. So there's 6 of them. 1, 1A, 1B, 2A, B, C, D. Once again, if you play in the treble clef, do the treble clef. If you play in the bass clef, do the bass clef. If you really want to challenge yourself, do both. Okay, so I guess you only have to do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 5, not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pick one of these for your 5th one. The next ones you'll do in the next one, or next lesson. And I just clicked on one that I didn't mean to, so ignore that. Good luck, guys. If you have any questions, need any help, email me. I'll try to help you as soon as I can.